back with another banger. Let me hear how it sound. 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 Hey, hey. Let me hear how it sound. Hey, hey. Let me hear how it sound. Hey. Yeah. Who you playing with? We gonna play with the Bills. Oh, yeah, sound good. There we go. Sound good now. Yes, sir. This is fire. This is so fire. I love this. Put this down a little bit. Put that down. Put my glasses on, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm about to say. Put it like the vote. Yo, should we tell Twitter? Should we tell Twitter? Should we tell them? Should we be like, yo, we live, nigga. We live, my nigga. Share copy link. Well, I can't hear shit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Probably because it was loading.
Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today,
hey,
for a good
two
AFC
people watching.
The Cincinnati Bengals and
welcome, welcome.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
It's on the Twitter, we live, we live. Oh, fair catch, fair catch, fair catch.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Fair catch, fair catch, fair catch. Fair catch, fair catch, fair catch. Coach suggestion. What should we do first? I just told everybody we live.
Into the air right away is Allen.
He's open.
That's caught by his tight end Dawson Knox. And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of
that man got a guard up.
The big play to start him out.
That man got a guard up.
Allen.
No. What the fuck?
In the middle of the field and
bro, I literally wanted to throw
receiver coaches
somebody else, bro.
all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the
That's not what I wanted to do.
That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen going to throw.
Oh my. Yo.
I know coaches
he tripped over, man.
Arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it,
yo, bro,
it
what the
helps have the
fuck
big
is
gun.
that?
In this case, just a little bit too much.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Here's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Bro, should I go for it or no?
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defense is
talking about. It's a bad way to start the game, bro. It's a bad way to start the game.
Especially on 3rd down, and 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to
it's not a good way to start the game, bro.
Force a 4th down.
It's not a good way to start the game, bro.
Out to kick it away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Very good kick.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
You're about to do what you call it? What you call that thing? Screen.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the tight end Hurst with it.
Sit your ass down, boy. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Next time you do some dumb shit like that, it's gonna be an interception too.
That one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it.
Bro, sit down.
And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
From the gun on third down is Burrow.
Oh, fuck.
The catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Finding room at midfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Ah.
He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow being chased outlet, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Von Miller getting over there. Good job.
How to defeat an offensive tackle. That was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle, because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow.
Fuck, man. That should have been my intro.
All the way inside
Oh.
15 before they drop him. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Bro, that should have
Well,
been
that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive.
Pissing me off,
I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
The top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him, and I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Mixon with a first down carry, and able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow.
Nobody.
The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on
Another
that
screen.
one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short.
Good job. Good stop. Good stop. Good stop. That was a good 4th down stop right there, bro. That was a very good 4th down stop.
Ready to go for their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get on the goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 46 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
2-minute warning.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Allen eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They run here with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now
well deserved.
7-0
game. 7-0, baby.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Oh, what type of play he choosing? Damn. type of play he choosing? Oh, we got 0 people watching right now. That is really, really nice.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week.
Get in front of him.
A minute left, more than enough time to string a few
I got
completions
something
together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
I'm gonna catch a pick, boy. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna keep doing that shit. Don't do that shit, boy. I'm gonna catch a pick, boy. Right here. Boom.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. He's going to have the hook up here to chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Burrow. And that's incomplete.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta catch the pick, though, bro. You gotta catch that pick.
Was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here we go. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy.
I'm going to try and do hit sticks. I'm going to try and do hit sticks.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow.
Oh, shit.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
I want to pick your. Yeah. Alright. 85.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, fuck.
And he will slide to a
Damn,
stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah,
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
First down. Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, they got it back up. They got it back. They got it
Fortunate to
back.
get that football back.
Damn.
Trailing here in the 2nd half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is
I didn't
opportunity,
even know.
because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Burrow on play action.
Fuck.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good
Bro, I
one,
need a
picking up
pick,
the
bro.
first
He's getting me
and
tight.
14 yards
He's
on the
getting me
scramble.
tight. He's getting me
There's a
tight. And I just got
downside
the.
to everything, and the danger of man coverage is
he's getting me.
if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane.
I'm trying to get a
and
fumble,
burn that
bro.
for a
I'm hitch
first
sticking.
down.
Tackled on the play by Kyer Elam.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21.
Whack shit.
19 yards as they pick up the conversion
Whack
on
shit.
3rd.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Here we go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
One final try here for Allen. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. To the air, Allen. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got him in, complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Got it.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Let's go.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Always got some breathing room, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do, and you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
Brought down by Ed Oliver.
He could just kick a field goal.
Offensive lineman, when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here we go. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Let's go. Come on, defense.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
Fuck, I missed the tackle.
Taken down at the 28-yard line.
Fuck.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So
and I did that
another
on
stop,
mistake.
1:50 left in the football
I missed the
game.
fucking tackle, my nigga.
Their breath there on
Damn.
fourth down
Damn.
play, and the offense can
I
breathe a
missed the
sigh of relief.
tackle.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Burrow.
Ah.
Fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to
I
the
was
3.
not looking at him.
25
Damn.
yards that time.
Caught me with that.
Here's a run with Mixon. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Another try for Mixon. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
Let's hit the kick. Alright, bro. Come on, Chad. We could do this. We could do this. 47 seconds. Come on, bro. And we got the...
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Oh, wow.
So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
The offense went down, bro. And I think the defense went down. The offense went down over 72. See? That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like there's one up.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and
the same person?
Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals.
It's the same person. Rematch. Rematch.
Ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. From its end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Allen going to go to the air right away. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Oh, he's slacking.
Diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Allen going to go on 4th down.
Damn.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What we got? What we got? 49 the money. 49 the money. Target.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Gun. Cut. 180.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
49, guys. Mike.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll set up a throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to get this up to midfield. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 180. Here we go. 1190.
Mixon running wide side. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
11.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
11.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, he's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. This is Mixon on the draw. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
49, guys. Mike, 49. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our round.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Allen. Quick slant to Crowder. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Airing one out for Crowder. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Come on, bro.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Allen to throw once more. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's got room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's to Chase. He's got it. Whoa. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On play action, Allen uncorks one for Davis. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're passing here. Joe Burrow over the middle. He finds Higgins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. And a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. On 1st down, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be brought down at the 27. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie, 27 yards. And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Back to Mixon on 1st down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Burrow on play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Burrow on third down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
11 mighty.
Now Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
12.
Here's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Allen. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Allen will try again on second down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That one looks like he'll throw here. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Here we go.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11. 58, boys, 58.
Here's Burrow. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.